everyone, and welcome to the daily newspaper analysis, which is brought to you by LawSikho. Today, we will be covering the important news update and legal news for the day. We do not have any editorial as such, so let's move forward with the news update. Firstly, on the list, we have Mangrove Alliance for Climate. So the Mangrove Alliance for Climate is an intergovernmental alliance that seeks to expand and hasten the progress towards the conservation and restoration of mangrove ecosystems. Its members include the UAE, Indonesia, India, Sri Lanka, Australia, Japan, and Spain. I hope you all understand that mangrove is in itself a kind of forest, which is very, very essential, especially for the areas that are on the coastline, that are coastal areas, and save them from the flooding at many times. This alliance will raise global awareness about the role of mangroves as a nature-based climate change solution. It will ensure the rehabilitation of mangrove forests at the global level. Secondly, BHIM app open source license model. So under the NPCI's new model, NPCI is the National Payments Corporation of India. There's a new model. The source code of BHIM app will be licensed to regulated entities participating in the UPI ecosystem who do not have UPI app of their own to empower them to launch their own UPI app. Here is a task for you. Do you know the full form of UPI? If yes, pause this video and let me know in the comment section below. Thirdly, India to host Women's World Boxing Championship in 2023. So India is going to host the IBA Women's World Boxing Championship 2023. In a press conference held in New Delhi, an MOU was signed between the International Boxing Association, that is the IBA, and the Boxing Federation of India. The MOU was signed in the presence of IBA President Umar Kremlev and BFI President Ajay Singh. The occasion was also felicitated by world champion Nikhat Zareen. Here, I would like to take the moment and announce to you all that since on 26th November, we are going to have the Constitution Day, which is rather very important for all the lawyers, especially. So we are going to host a quiz competition for all the students who are listening to this newspaper analysis. This quiz competition is going to be based on the Constitution of India, and it is going to have prizes worth 18,000 and even more. So we'll be very shortly coming up with all the information, registration things and everything. So hope that you stay tuned with the same. Coming back to the news update segment, fourthly, we have Atal Innovation Mission launches women-centric challenges under the ANIC Programme. So ANIC Programme, it stands for the Atmanirbhar Bharat Arise Atal New India Challenge Programme. So it aims to seek, select, support, and nurture technology-based innovations that solve regional challenges of national importance and social relevance through a grant-based arrangement of up to ₹1 crore. ANIC's women-centric challenges address the major issues faced by women from all walks of life. Fifthly, World Science Day for Peace and Development. So celebrated every 10th of November, World Science Day for Peace and Development highlights the significant role of science in society and the need to engage the wider public in debates on emerging scientific issues. It also underlines the importance and relevance of science in our daily lives. By linking science more closely with the society, World Science Day for Peace and Development aims to ensure that citizens are kept informed of developments in science. Sixthly, QS Asia University Rankings 2023 by Quacquarelli Symonds. This basically is the full form of the QS World Ranking. So in a big achievement, around 19 Indian universities featured in the top 200 list of QS Asia Universities Ranking 2023. Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay has maintained its position as the country's top university in ranking 40th in the QS Asia Universities Ranking. Seventhly, World Usability Day. So the goal of the World Usability Initiative is to connect the human-computer interaction and the user experience community with everyone and everyone who believes that great design is inclusive and usable by all to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals by establishing World Usability Day as an internationally observed day listed on the United Nations calendar. With this, let's proceed to the legal updates for the day. Firstly, Supreme Court issues a notice on plea seeking to direct states to frame rules for registration of Sikh marriage. So in the case of Amanjot Singh Chaddha versus Union of India, the Supreme Court issued notice on a plea seeking directions for the state governments to formulate rules for the registration of Sikh marriages under the Anand Marriage Act 1909. A bench of Justices Ajay Rastogi and C.T. Ravi Kumar sought response from the respondents on the plea, praying to issue writ in the nature of mandamus, directing the respondents to notify the rules under the Anand Marriage Act 1909 in the country as expeditiously as possible. Secondly, civil court can try suit filed by borrower against bank, but has no power to transfer it to DRT as per the Supreme Court. So in the case of Bank of Rajasthan Limited versus BCK Shares and Stock Broking Services Limited, the Supreme Court held that a civil court has jurisdiction to try a suit filed by a borrower against a bank or financial institution. An independent suit filed by the borrower against the bank or financial institution cannot be transferred to be tried along with the application under the Recovery of Debts Due to the Banks and Financial Institutions Act 1993. This was all for today. We hope you liked the session. Thank you so much for staying tuned with LawSikho. And if you wish to download the PDF of today's slides, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box below, or you can also scan this QR code that you can see on your screen right now. Thank you so much.